All right, so King Kong, right? I mean, everybody knows King Kong.
Oh, yeah.
Giant ape.
Huge.
Massive.
The OG skyscraper climber.
Exactly.
Classic.
But, and here's the question for you.
Wow.
Could he, could he really exist?
That's the question, isn't it?
On Fun Theory, that's what we like to find out.
Yeah, we love it.
We do.
Unpacking
The myths.
The myth.
So let's, I don't know.
Where do we even begin?
Where do we even begin? It's a giant ape.
I mean, he's huge.
He's massive.
And that's the thing, right? Like, part of the appeal of King Kong is just
the bigness.
The size.
Right.
But when you really start to like pick that apart and think about like
the biology
of it, the physics of it,
yeah.
It gets a little dicey.
That's what we're here for.
That's the fun part.
That's the fun part.
Yeah.
So we're
going to unpack this.
Yeah.
Where do we start?
Let's start with bones.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, because I mean
the
think about it.
The stress on his skeletal structure, I mean, to support that kind of weight, we're talking like King Kong level weight.
Right.
His bones
would have to be
density.
I mean, so dense.
Yeah.
Way denser than anything we've ever seen.
Right.
For comparison.
Okay.
Think of like the largest dinosaurs, like Argentinosaurus, right?
Okay.
Those guys, they had skeletons.
Giant.
Oh, massive.
Yeah. But their skeletons engineered to like distribute weight.
Right. Super efficiently.
So efficiently.
Yeah.
King Kong, though, like how he's depicted in movies.
Yeah.
It's a nightmare.
Right.
Structurally.
I mean, like, you can't just scale up like a gorilla.
No.
Right. Like, it doesn't work like that. You can't just like 3D print a bigger gorilla and expect it to stand up.
It wouldn't work.
So, okay.
It wouldn't work.
Bones, check. Right. We got that.
Yeah.
What about muscles?
Okay. Yeah.
Right. Because you got to move this.
Fascinating.
Muscles.
Right.
Right.
I mean, we think like.
Big muscles.
Oh, bigger muscles, more strength.
Yeah.
Always better.
Right.
But there's a point. It's called diminishing returns.
Okay. Yeah, I've heard of that.
So as muscles get bigger, their volume, it grows faster than their surface area.
So there's less.
Yeah. So there's less space
to get stuff in there.
Yeah, less space for like oxygen,
nutrients
to get to those muscle fibers.
Gotcha.
Which makes them less efficient.
Okay.
It's like, think about it this way.
Okay.
It's like trying to power a jumbo jet.
Okay.
With a lawnmower engine.
Gotcha.
Not going to work.
Right.
Not very efficient.
So basically, like, size.
Yeah.
Isn't everything when it comes to...
Well, when it comes to strength and agility.
Right.
Like, we think...
Especially with King Kong.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, huge.
I mean, could he even, like...
Could he even lift himself up?
Could he stand up?
Could he even stand up?
Let alone climb a skyscraper.
Climb a skyscraper?
Or fight a T-Rex.
Or a giant octopus.
I mean, come on.
Yeah, I mean, it's a lot.
That's unlikely.
Unlikely.
And then you got to think about, like, the food.
Right.
How do you...
Fuel this beast.
Fuel!
Like he's going to eat.
Think of an elephant, right?
Yeah.
They can eat hundreds of pounds of vegetation
every
day.
Every single day.
Now
scale that up.
Times 1,000.
Exponentially.
Right.
For King Kong, we're talking tons of food.
Every single day.
Every day.
Just to
keep the lights on.
Just to keep him alive.
Yeah.
I mean, where
is he going to get?
Yeah, and what about the environmental impact? Huge impact.
Right. I mean, could any environment even sustain King Kong?
It would be devastating.
Yeah.
Just the volume of plant and animal life.
Right.
You'd have to consume, decimate ecosystems.
Just to survive.
Just to exist.
Right.
His movements alone would cause widespread habitat destruction.
Yeah, he'd be knocking down trees, crushing
everything. I mean, we're talking
ecological disaster movie.
Ecological disaster movie.
Yeah.
Not just a monster movie.
Not just a monster movie.
This is planet level stuff.
So, King Kong,
sadly,
probably not gonna.
Possible.
No.
In the real world. Too big. Too much to eat.
But it is fun to think about, right? It's like, what if?
Yeah.
What if he could exist? What would it take?
Yeah, what adaptations?
Adaptations would have to happen.
Right, like could he have like a a slower metabolism.
So he doesn't have to eat so much.
Exactly. Yeah.
Or maybe his skeleton.
A completely different skeletal structure.
A totally different.
Yeah.
Like something we can't even imagine.
Like we've never seen.
Right. Something bizarre.
Yeah.
Or maybe his diet, right?
Okay, yeah.
Maybe he does.
Maybe he eats something we haven't even...
Yeah, something we haven't thought of. Right, yeah.
Something plentiful.
That can sustain that mass.
Yeah.
That much... Biomass, yeah.
Something crazy.
Yeah.
It's fun to speculate.
It is fun to speculate, right.
It is.
King Kong might be a fantasy.
He may be a fantasy, but he gets us thinking about these things.
Yeah.
You know.
About the boundaries of biology, the potential, the awe-inspiring potential of nature.
Right.
I mean, who knows?
Who knows what's out there?
Yeah, what's lurking?
What's lurking?
In the shadows.
In the
deep.
In the deep.
Deep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some crazy stuff.
Crazy stuff out there.
Stuff that just breaks our understanding of biology.
That's all the rules.
Breaks all the rules.
Waiting to be discovered.
Just waiting to be discovered.
Who knows?
Who knows?